This is a weekly reading for Taurus. I have a channeled message type thing for you. I don't think it's a channeled message, but it's kind of like a scenario. I will read it at the end for this week because I'm kind of lazy. But yeah, we have 10 songs on a playlist. I will pick one for the reading, and then the rest will be listed down below in the description. For you, Taurus, you can look at them, write them down, whatever you want to do, listen to them. So, we have Big Time Rush with Blow Your Speakers. I used to work at a radio station. Good times. Anyway, so, let's see. Question 1. Your week as a whole. We have the King of Wands. So, energetic, charismatic lover. Taking the lead in love. Being swept off your feet. A daring and exciting lover. Dramatic gestures. And passion. So, there could be somebody in your life that's really, committed to whatever you want to do. They just want to get to know you, want to get to know what you like, what's your favorite thing, comfort food, whatever. They're committed beyond committed. Alright? So number 2, something unexpected that will arise. Let's find out. We have number 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. So an increase in confidence, pushing your self-responsibility, accomplishments, exercising your willpower, a good ending if you work for it, a burden. So, you could really be, shining at this moment or thriving, where everything comes to you relatively easy. So, you're working towards something, you're working towards maybe a vacation, maybe a milestone, maybe spiritual growth, maybe mental growth, maybe, I don't know, growth in general. I feel like it's coming up all like a triple threat. You might have it well rounded. So, it's one of those type deals. Alright, number 3, how to stay grounded and balanced. We have the Empress. The Empress is financially abundant, fertility, pregnancy and birth, nature, desirable results, reassurance, supportive females, amazing results, and motherhood. So you could be going through becoming a parent or being a parent, or maybe you're building your family or buying a house or getting more money. I feel like money would be a big thing for everybody. But, maybe you're building a home together. Maybe you're building, your lives together with milestones and all that good stuff. So it's really coming together. The big picture is coming into view of what you guys want to build together. So, yeah, it's one of those big times. So the foundation is laid. So number 4, we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands in reverse. So relationship failing despite putting in work. One partner putting in work. So if you're pregnant, you probably can't put in so much work, but you're trying. This other person might be putting in a lot of work time, a lot of really stepping up to the plate. And maybe if you're pregnant, you're uncomfortable, or you need to take a couple days off because you're tired, whatever. But it seems like this other person's working at full speed and they might need a day off, but they're doing it because of the future of the family or whatever. So let them have a break for a minute or two. I feel like it would be much appreciated, or have a couple spa day, which would be cute. You can just put on face masks and watch Disney movies or something. I feel like it would just be an energizer, which is nice. Just slow it down a little bit. I feel like they might need a massage, they might need a couple minutes, maybe make their, favorite food if you can, or order out. I mean, there's no shame in that. But I do feel like they might need a little bit of a break, or appreciation. Might be a bit of both. But, you can do that if you want to. But I do feel like any small gesture you make towards them will be well appreciated and well received. Alright? So, number 5. We have something that will inspire you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is good things on repeat, getting good results, lottery and gambling wins, change inevitable fate, destiny and fate being in your favor, cycles. So a lot of cycles. But yeah, I feel like at the current moment, there's nothing that can go wrong. Like, you could be kind of be the energy behind it. Maybe you're, like, full of just, like, very, charismatic energy at the current moment in time. And your partner could need that. Like, they could need your energy or, like, your touch on certain issues. Maybe food. But, if you're not good at making food, I usually just deliver myself. But, yeah, I used to be good at cooking, and then I forgot. Stuff you forget. Old age. I'm only 32. But, yeah, I just feel like you helping out in any way, shape, or form just helps them a little bit more. And they might be like one of these people that doesn't really ask for help, so you just putting in a little bit of work, like doing the dishes. You don't have to. You can vacuum. I vacuum. That's all I can do. But you can dust or something, or paint. Some people, when they're pregnant, they want to paint with non-toxic paint that they only have at the Home Depot. So yeah, let's have Home Depot as a sponsor for a tarot card reading. That would be special. But yeah, you want to make sure that the house is ready for a new baby. You want to upgrade if you got money. Like little things like status control. Um, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be like getting new appliances, having a bit of a little Christmas, type of gifting, like, oh, I'm gonna get this, this, and this. And it could be close to your birthday too, so they'll be getting like little cutesy items. You might be getting cutesy items, planning a party, whatever you want to do. But there's something going on that is a lot of fun and exciting. Maybe you're excited for spring. I know I am, born on the 3rd day of spring. I know. Yeah. I'm just a delight. So, number 6, how your spirit guides will speak to you this week. We have the 3 of Wands. So 3 of Wands in reverse is having to work with others if you're an extrovert. Needing to exploit, maybe you're selling stuff or overseas or being on camera. Even if you don't want to. Obstacles, delays, frustration, waiting for clarity. So there might be a moment in time where maybe, there's a couple things that aren't really taking too well. Maybe it's YouTube, maybe you're an influencer, and maybe you're talking about a topic that's really taboo, or some people might get a little triggered and it's avoided. Some channels are avoided because of how controversial they get. So it might be one of those things, but I do feel like you will get a crowd eventually. But yeah, I do feel like there could be a lot of talk, a lot of gossip, a lot of drama, a lot of stuff going on And you could want to talk about, like I said, things that are a little bit, either taboo about yourself or, fun stuff. Some people don't like fun stuff. They like gossip. It's really, really weird. So don't let it like dishearten you, because when I started my channel, I had 3 subscribers. So, you know, and I had 3 subscribers for a long time. Um, yeah, so I had 3 subscribers up until the first month when I started. So, you know, it could just be that, or it could just be that you had to wait. You need to make a lot of, bait traps before you catch any lobsters or crawfish. You know the analogy. Um, you have to bait a lot of traps in order to catch something good. So, usually it might take a while. You might have to be patient about it. Your subject could be picked up, and maybe what you're talking about, maybe what you're putting out there, might not be like, the first pick. It might be like the 10th pick, which it's fine. Usually the 10th pick is usually the most popular pick, and that's why people avoid it because of reasons. But if you're like selling like antiques, ceramics, glass, usually it takes longer to sell those, but if there's somebody that's looking for that stuff, like, I know, like, glass, like, those see-through glass salad plates are actually, like, you're getting them out of, like, the vintage stores, and you're actually putting salad in them, and people are, like, they think it's, like, the coolest idea. I used to do that in the 90s, where I get salad bowls for, just for, the sheer joy of seeing my salad or soup all the way to the bottom and seeing if it got mixed or stirred like a certain way, how much dressing would fall on my salad and drip down to the bottom, and what my soup had in it. I'm curious about what's in it, because I could be allergic to it. So it's all about perspective and how you see things, and what you need to see and what you need to talk about. So number 7, how to best support yourself this week. We have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, excitement and passion and love, flirtation, romantic attraction, new relationships, romantic inventiveness, and affections. So there could be a little bit of romantic stuff going on, or there could be kind of something that you planned that is, just really light, very romantic, maybe a little bit flirtatious. But yeah, it may be a date, but yeah, it's just something nice, to just show appreciation. You don't have to do it all the time. You can do it in little ways, or just like write a little note and put it in their lunchbox, or their pocket of their jacket when they're looking around for a pen. They'll be like, "Oh, what is this?" That's where my pen went. Anyway, so Taurus, let's get into the message. Well, it's kind of guidance. It's not really a message. It's for some of you, not all of you, so don't worry about it. So a hardworking business owner trying to please everyone. Birth of a business plan, birth of a creative idea, a fortunate opportunity. So, it could be you or your partner. So it's not going to resonate for everybody, I know that, but it's, it's kind of guiding you towards that path, or a good idea, or birth of something, or just having fun. So you could be thinking about ideas for whatever the case, or, somebody could be a business owner really working late hours in order to get their name and business out there. They're dedicated to making the business work. You could be helping them, you could be trying it out, but you might not know too much about the subject, or you might not know too much about the product, but maybe you're a good marketer. I know a lot of Tauruses are. They're like, oh hi, I'm selling this. Would you like to try a sample? But yeah, maybe you're not well versed in what you're selling or what your spouse is selling, so you might have to ask a lot of questions. Might have to do some market research. You might have to rebrand the product so then it's marketable. But whatever you do, try to add to it. Like try to add to the company, because when you're a business owner, sometimes you're so far in it you don't see like the marketing spectrum of your product or what it would be good for, who really needs it, stuff like that. And I feel like Taurus, you ask a lot of questions and you like to get to know people on that personal level basis. So you might be calling up people and saying, I need this, I need that. Would you like our samples to sell to your customers? I mean, we have, a unit of 20 or whatever you're selling, that we're willing to give to you. And if the product sells well, I'll give you my business card, whatever. You can contact me and we'll get some more out to you, whatever. But business relations and marketing relations, I feel like you would thrive in. A lot of Tauruses do. Because you know your niche. You're like, oh, I'm going to talk to a lot of people today. And that's how you guys wake up some days. You're like, I'm going to talk to a lot of people. I might be mad about it, but I'm going to talk to them. But I've worked with a lot of Tauruses that they can come in mad and just be happy when they see a person that they can help. So anyway, Taurus, I feel like, you'll find your niche very, very fast, very soon, and probably be like brainstorming a lot of ideas to help, maybe your spouse's business, maybe a business owner's thing, and just do some market research on it so then you know the market that you guys are getting into and what customers feel is needed out of that certain product or business. Okay? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Bye now.